I'm Carly. Thanks for tuning in to the Let's Chat series. May is Volcano Awareness Month, so today we'll be learning about volcanoes. Washington is home to 5 active volcanoes: Mount Baker, Glacier Peak, Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, and Mount Adams. These volcanoes are part of the Cascade Range, a 1,200-mile line of volcanoes from Northern California to British Columbia. Living in an area with volcanoes for neighbors may lead you to have a lot of questions. We spoke with Brian Terbush to help us understand what type of changes in activity scientists are monitoring to stay prepared and know when to alert others.
When one of these volcanoes starts showing signs it might erupt, there's going to be a lot of uncertainty. This is something we might be familiar with when we just don't have all the information about what a volcano is going to do. You might have heard from Cascades Volcano Observatory. We know that there's magma in the volcano, but you don't even know whether it's going to erupt or not. You don't know how it's going to erupt, which direction it's going to erupt. You just know that there's a chance of eruption. And you can know that chance is pretty good. But looking at Mount Baker back in 1975, it spent about 6 months showing signs of unrest. And then it didn't erupt. Everybody talks about that Mount St. Helens 1980 eruption like it was just one thing that happened. But it had a lead up of over 2 months. It started in late March, where the volcano actually had small explosions at the top every day for a long period of time. So this can go on for a long time. We highly recommend knowing where you're going to get alerts and having multiple ways to get information coming out to you. Volcano Notification Service from the United States Geological Survey is going to be the way you can get the most information about your volcanoes as quickly as possible. Anytime the alert level changes, say from normal, where all of our volcanoes are right now, to an advisory level where they notice increasing activity, they're going to send an email to everybody on that Volcano Notification Service list.
Thanks for sharing, Brian. That sounds like a lot of data to track. Luckily, scientists continually monitor activity around volcanoes. This would give warning when there are tremors and other activity before an eruption. Joining us to talk about the tools that scientists use is Rebecca Kramer from the United States Geological Survey. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Kramer. I'm a geophysicist at the USGS Cascades Volcano Observatory in Vancouver, Washington. And today I'm standing at our electronics lab. This is where we prepare instrumentation and equipment to put out in the field at volcanoes in the Pacific Northwest and elsewhere in the world. Our volcanoes in Oregon and Washington have a long eruptive history, and they will erupt again. So it's really important for us to have monitoring equipment out on the volcanoes so that we can see what is normal. That way we're able to detect changes that might tell us that a volcano is waking up. My specialty is GNSS, or Global Navigation Satellite Systems. You may know it as GPS. And we can use really precise GNSS sensors to see little teeny tiny ground motions. And ground motions at a volcano could be caused by things like magma moving underground. Some of the other equipment we use include seismometers, which are also used for detecting large earthquakes. We also have gas detection equipment, so we can see really small amounts of volcanic gases. We have experts here at CVO who are looking at the data all the time, looking for changes. And you too can also look at our data. It's available on our website.
To stay up to date, visit usgs.gov/observatories/CVO. Thanks for joining today. Be on the lookout for our next video discussing how an eruption might impact us locally here in Kirkland.